Good morning and welcome to Occam's Racer Gardening, Cooking and Canning, where we do a daily update on the growth of the garden. Well, here we are, the squash box. Yes, if you're watching us on YouTube, please give us a like. If you're watching us on Rumble, please give us a follow and a thumbs up. The squash box ready to come down from the weight the squashes. Yes, once everything dies off, we'll be able to fix the box up. And do we have anything new? No, just the old stuff, overgrown stuff. Oh, there must be about, I don't know, 5 squashes in there, overgrown. I mean, zucchinis, not the squashes. Well, zucchini is squash. You know what I mean. Yeah, you can see the damage a little better on this side. Yeah, see that? Hanging. Just ripped right out. And the whole thing is just a big hole now. Everything just fell right in. There's no sense in there, going in there, trying to fix it and untangle the mess. Just wait till everything's done growing, and then we will uniform foxtrot it after. Yeah, but I do have a bit of a haul in squashes. The true number won't be known until they are all picked. First year I grew the squashes, the vines went a little crazy, and they went right into the raspberries on the other side there. And even after the frost, the first frost, I thought I had gone through and gotten all my squashes, and I was still finding a few here and there that had somehow evaded and hidden in the undergrowth. After a couple of nights of frost, well, some serious frost, those squashes did not make it. But a mild squash, they will live overnight. They'll be just fine. The roots will die off. I mean, the vines will die off. But the skin just give it some protection. So, how's our big giant sunflower doing? Still just slowly peeking out? Yeah. I probably would have unfurled in one day if it was warm. Now today, we will reach above 20 with sun. So we will finish taking care of the pool. Or try to anyway. But overnight it was 10. Overnight, tomorrow, it'll be 10. The night after that, it'll be 10. So, there is no summer. The summer is gone. Fall is here. Now we have one zucchini at least we can go pick. The peppers are just doing okay. Oh, look. Oh, that's something else. What are these? Something I must have thrown over here. Yeah, tomatoes just doing fine. Those nightshades. They probably handle the cold a little better. Unless it goes to a frost and you're toast. But these vines, the tomato vines, first year I ever grew tomatoes, I had a very large plot of tomatoes. Soaker hoses set up and everything. And with the food I was giving them, the foliage and everything, those vines, they were almost the size of my wrist. And I'd go in and grab them, and they were so cold because of the constant cold water running through them, sucking it up from the ground. We forget that we really are dependent on carbon and water to to live, because we are mostly made up of water. I think it's one of my favorite lines from Star Trek Next Generation when they encountered a crystalline life form. They called them ugly bags of mostly water. Yeah, speaking of ugly bags, look, how many different ways are you just going to keep flopping around? The giant kale bush, out of control. All right, let's go grab that zucchini. The one that I was going to pick yesterday. There we go. Much better now. Look at you. Perfectamundo. Now, another. There's another. Oh, you're still growing. See? Not much growth from yesterday. That's the bloody cold weather. Everything slows down. And I'm not seeing any pollinators flying around this morning. Nada. Not a single one. See some flies. No bees. No bumblebees. No wasps. Those plant flowers are going to stay open all day. Well, I posted yesterday's supper on yesterday's 100th anniversary episode. And that's why I'm not going to post it now, what I made with yesterday's eats. But I did get a bit of a good haul. Enough actually for 2 meals. But yeah, I'm surprised how many beans just keep coming off this. That's definitely a much better cold weather plant. Beans, I know, are very well adapted to higher altitudes and colder temperatures. That's why you find beans in so many different Tibetan dishes. I'm sure you could probably grow them in a cave. You had some artificial light and properly genetically adapted them. Well, our in-ground potatoes, I mean, the tops are still mostly doing okay. There's a little browning discoloration there, but it's not the quick top rot like it's been happening here in the box. I think some of this stuff here. So yeah, that's the next one to dig up. Unless the frost and the winter comes earlier, then everything's getting dug up. All right, well, I think it's time to go to the front and see how Butch is doing. Along with his buddies. Maybe we'll see some pollinators up there. Here we are at the lavender. Oh, the flesh flowers, they just smell so wonderful. And even the old seed pods, they still have a scent. Just grab these, put them in a little nylon sock, hang it by your bedside. The smell, apparently critters like bed bugs don't like them. Keeps the critters away out of your bed. That's why people used to stuff their mattresses with lavender and hang it above their headboard. But if you have bed bugs, you've got bigger problems than what lavender can solve. Well, our pumpkin plant is showing its fall age, and I think this is it. There's not going to be any more fruit. I'm just going to hope for this little pumpkin here to actually grow into something, because our other little pumpkin is not growing. Oh look, it's even got a divot out of it already from a critter, because it looked appetizing. Well, I guess. Oh no! What happened here? The weight of the flower just took you right down. Maybe we'll just let you rest on someone else. Yeah. Well, I guess that happens, eh? Butch Should come back out here and cut that off. And in here, the zucchini with this floppy leaf from yesterday. We don't know what's going on. I don't see any new. There's one there, but no new in there. I don't think we'll get any large size zucchini. Well, maybe next 3 days. Who knows? Overnights of 10, but daytimes in mid-20s or low 20s. Might be enough to help it grow, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Look, even the color. The color's leaving the leaves. The dark green hues turning light and pale as the days get shorter. And I see our morning glories. We'll just keep going all the way across that stream. That's perfect. Now we didn't look at our other sunflower here, our corner sunflower. And it is, oh, the head is so heavy. Look at it. Look at this. You know, I had one of these sunflowers growing next to the pool 3 years ago, the above ground soft-sided pool. And the head was literally hanging right over the water. Now, I had about a dozen giant sunflowers growing in the yard that year. And the squirrels were loving it. They were attacking each of them, right? They were just going in and picking these seeds right off. Just having a fest. But the one hanging over the pool was left alone. Squirrels would not touch it. And one day I'm in the pool and I hear this little scritching noise. And I go over to it. And there's a chipmunk hanging upside down. Over the water, doesn't care. He's just munching along. Well, apparently chipmunks are not afraid of the water, but squirrels are. So they won't do anything over water. Let's go over here and look at the last of the morning glories. Still growing fine. Even managed to creep along the old birch at berry bush. All right. Well, that's it for the update for today, folks. If you managed to stay to the end, I really appreciate it. It's amazing how quick fall came. I don't like it. I like the heat. I like the summer. And again, thanks for coming out. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.